Hey Lily, guess what time it is? It's time for episode 6. That's right, episode 6 of Thrifty Gaming Pickups. That's right, I'm going to have to use 2 hands to symbolize that, so I'm not going to use any hands right now. Anyways, hey, what's going on everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario. This is my dog Lily, as you can see, who's always in these episodes of Thrifty Gaming Pickups, and we are reporting live from my office right here, so we decided to go ahead and do it in this room. But I did get several pickups here that I'm going to be going over with you all. In case you all are new to this series, this is a series where I enjoy going thrifting, getting good deals on games, all the other fun stuff. And I was doing it quite frequently to the point where I enjoy pickup videos. And I was like, why don't I make a series out of this on the second channel? So this is my second channel if you're watching it here. If you are watching it on this, my main channel, Mr. Mario 2011, will be down below in the description if you want to check it out. Be much appreciated. You'll get some nicer quality content hopefully on there. But anyways, what I do is I go through, you know, my pickups that I got, all that other fun stuff, tell you all some stories, tell you all the prices, and then I normally go and show you the stuff that I got that wasn't gaming related, which you can kind of see some of it right there. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out. And Lily is always here with me. Right, Lily? You're always here with me in these episodes. She's always in these episodes. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing here. First off, I was able to separate these out into price. Now, I only really, like, for real, I only hit up a few places. And for actual thrift shops, I guess I hit up 2 when I got things. But anyways, right here, this is Stack Games. I ended up going to a Savers. And I just randomly went, I think this was on Friday. Yeah, that was it. I randomly went there, and they just stocked in a bunch of games. And Savers is really hit or miss. You see, here's the problem with Savers. Sometimes they'll have games, like these ones I feel like are priced fairly, and they'll have other games where they'll have a copy of, I don't know, Gyromite on Nintendo for 16 bucks. Makes no sense. They actually used to be a lot worse. They didn't have that many games, and when they did have games, they were really marking them up. But now they've really come down on prices, but for some reason they value disc games at a lower price than cartridge games. For whatever reason, most of the time cartridge games are so much more expensive. I don't know why. Maybe the people that work there. But anyways, these are the things I all got from Savers. So first off, I got The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Never ever played this game. Interesting enough, this is a old enough game where, check this out, it does not use a memory card. It doesn't have any type of saving system. I'm assuming it has passwords on here. But I've never played this game. I want to check this out. We are the T-Rex on here. And the back looks so much nicer because I actually put this in a new case. I've cleaned everything in this stack. But I put this in a new case, and I didn't replace this side because even though it's cracked, check this out. I've never seen this before. This is one of those 3D type. Ooh, and it shows up nicely on camera. It's one of those 3D type cases, but look at this. You can't just replace it with any other 3D case because this part right here with the logos and this part with the PlayStation logo, they are just smooth. This part right here is kind of etched for that 3D look. So this is really kind of one of those one-of-a-kind cases, so you can't just slap it in another 3D case, unfortunately. And the cool thing is, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks like Nuclear Strike is doing the same type of thing right there. So this is what Complete, of course, was happy to get this. I paid $1 for this. I thought this was very solid for $1. I do love my PlayStation, so always love getting new PlayStation games. Ghost Recon on PS2. Got this for $1. Greatest Hits Edition. Hot Shots Golf 4 on PlayStation 2. Got this one for $1 as well. I've heard very good things about this. I think I played Hot Shots Golf 2 a tiny bit, like I played a demo or something. The only thing is this one isn't complete, doesn't have the manual, but it's all good. True Crime Streets of LA for PS2, $1. Dude, I remember when this game was 50 bucks. Like, I remember I really wanted this game. I ended up getting it for Christmas too, and probably sold it later on. But yeah, only $1 for this. Xbox Live Arcade. This is a really good compilation disc. It's in really solid quality as well. It's got Uno, Pac-Man Championship Edition, Feeding Frenzy, Luxor, I believe how you say it, 2, and Boom Boom Rocket. Solid condition. Only paid $1 for this. Again, right here we're getting into some others. So now the value went up a little bit. Stuntman on PS2, $2. This one, see, this was funny. It says from the creators of the Blockbuster series Driver, so I thought it was going to be like Driver. Nope, it's nothing like Driver. Ended up learning that the hard way when I was younger. But yeah, Stuntman on PS2, $2. Medal of Honor Vanguard on PS2, again, $2. Right there. Looks fine. Conflict Desert Storm on PS2, $2. This one's complete as well. Well, most of these are complete, really. And then right here, we started bumping up in value again. And these are the most I paid on games from this stack. So, Call of Duty 3 on PS2. Oh, that's kind of sticking a little bit. Might need to clean that. Call of Duty 3 on PS2, $2. No, $3, excuse me. As you can see, it's right there. These games are looking really shiny, too, because I cleaned them all. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This one, I mean, the case is looking solid, as you can see. I actually do have this, but this one, the disc is in pristine condition. And this game, I know, has held its value pretty well, so I decided to pick this up. This is only $3, so that's why. $3 for Battlefront 2. I still need to get the first Battlefront. I still need to get the first Battlefront on PS2. Star Wars The Clone Wars on PS2, $3. Only issue with this is it is not complete, but, you know, it's all good. Has the disc in there, has the case in pretty stellar condition, just doesn't have the manual. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Actually never owned this game, I'll be straight up. I loved the first Underground, but I skipped over Underground 2. I think I played a little bit of it, but never got super far into it. But this is the one where it had Bam on there, when Bam Margera was super popular. That was, you know, like, that was when Viva La Bam was really kicking, which was, when was this? 2004, that's it. 2004. So, $3 for this, complete in very solid shape. Actually, I'm gonna, funny story with this I'll be telling as well, too. Halo, the Game of the Year edition, Halo Combat Evolved on Xbox. Paid, again, $3 for this. Case is a little bit beat up, but still fine. Thought that was great for $3. And finally, the last one I got from Savers. I got a lot from Savers. This whole stack's from Savers. The Walking Dead Season 2 on Xbox 360. I actually played Season 1 on 360, and then I replayed them later, you know, on the Xbox One. But I still have my save from here, so probably not going to play it on 360, honestly. I might be selling or trading this or something, but, you know, I figured $3 would be worth it to have, so we're good on there. Because, see, a lot of these, too, there's several that I do keep, but I also do, you know, sell them as needed and such. So I'm actually going to put this over to the side, and we're going to move over here. So, next up, oh, definitely want to kind of keep that. I try and take care of that case there. Now, next up, we have this stack of games. Now, check this out. We actually ended up, somebody in the comments in a previous episode was saying, you know, go to garage sales, or we want, like, a yard sale or pickups video. I didn't do that because we actually didn't go to garage sales until recently. Like, we just started going, We were horrible at it at first. Like, we drove around for about an hour and we weren't doing anything properly. But then when we started hitting up the sales, here's the thing. We would find one in a good area on Craigslist. Then we would go to it, and on the way we'd see like 6 garage sales, so we started hitting those up. So my friends got a few things. But I ended up getting some games right here. Now, not all these are from garage sales. I'm going to explain these. But right here, I got these from the same place. I got Thrillville on PSP. Never played this. $1. Soldier of Fortune Gold Edition on PlayStation 2. This one's also complete. I played the demo of this before, but I've never owned the game or played the full game. $1. And Mirror's Edge on 360. I owned this before, ended up selling it when I was younger. Decided to pick it up here. Why? Because it is a great game, and it was $1. So I think pretty solid deals on those. Next up, we went to the other thrift shop where I picked up things. Oh, and story on this too. You might have seen the hint from there. Story on this too. So we went to this one. This is like the first good garage sale that we ended up going to. I ended up finding a few games. The reason why I knew they had games is because I saw a lady walking around with a big stack of PS2 games. She got them first. Nothing we could really do. But I did help out one of my friends who was with me. In a few episodes ago, I talked about some friends where I helped one of them get a PS1. I helped another one get a PS2. And right here, they actually had a copy of Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and they were selling all their games for $1. So I grabbed this, and I was like, hey, you interested in this? Tony Hawk's Underground 2? And he was kind of interested, and I said, listen, it's $1. I just picked up a copy the other day. I know you just got that PS2. If you want it, I'm not going to get it, but I'd recommend you get it. So he ended up getting that, so I helped him get a copy of Tony Hawk's Underground 2 for $1. It was also complete, and, you know, if I waited a day, I could have saved $2, but it's all good. It's all good. So I'm happy I was able to get some copies of Underground 2 into some good hands. But next up, I went to a thrift store. These are the only 2 games I got. And I didn't save any money on these because I paid full price, but still good. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 on PS2. Paid $3 for this. And actually, last but not least, this is probably my favorite thing I got. Not this, I think this was fair, but this right here. Twisted Metal Head-On PS2 with the Twisted Metal Black bonus content, which it came with by default. I own Twisted Metal Black, one of my favorite games. Well, I own it, not past tense. I own Twisted Metal Black, it's one of my favorite games. I owned Twisted Metal Head-On on PSP. I never, ever picked it up on PS2. Never picked it up on PS2. Because at the time it came out, I just wasn't playing PS2, honestly, and I wasn't as into collecting, unfortunately. More fortunately, depending on how you look at it. But both these games are complete, and this is also $3, as you can see right there. The only issue with this one is the case is a little bit cracked, but a case is a case. And dude, I have to say, this is probably my favorite pickup of this weekend. Honestly, my favorite pickup, because I wasn't even expecting this. I saw that and I was like, oh, I've actually been wanting this game for a while. You know, like, there are some games that you've been wanting for a while, but you don't constantly look for them. This was that game right there. So I was very happy to pick this up for, again, only $3. I don't even think it's that expensive of a game, but I'd say it's almost uncommon in a way, just because, again, it was one of those PS2 games that came out near the end of the life cycle, and it didn't sell all that well due to that fact. So yeah, that's what I ended up getting right there. There was also, I was going to get Tony Hawk's Underground 1 on PS2. I almost picked it up. The reason why I did pick it up, it was complete, but I opened up the booklet. Funny enough, like, I opened up the booklet, and I was like, oh, there's like some hair right here. Wait a... And I felt it, and the book was hard. And I got a closer look at it, I was like, oh no, that's mold. Here you go, I'm not going to get that. So I'm not trying to touch a moldy game, man. Straight up, I'm not trying to touch a moldy game. So unfortunately, I didn't get Thug 2, well, Thug 1. I've played it, though. I believe I own it on Xbox. I don't own it on PS2. But I had to skip out on that, unfortunately. But this was my favorite pickup. So now it's time for the part of the series where I show you the things I got that were not technically game-related. So this is just, you know, where I picked up things from thrift shops, whatever it was. And I'll go ahead and go to thrift shop things first. End up grabbing these two. Got Encore by Eminem. This is the complete version. Has the DVD, has the CD with it. I actually made the person I was checking out from, I made her pretty jealous, and I even said, I was like, hey, if you want it, you can have it. Like, I don't need to buy it. Like, if you want to sell it to me, cool, but if not, you can just put it in the back and buy it for yourself. But she was really cool about it. She's like, no, no, finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Your thrift game is on point. I should have seen that earlier. So, this is $1.50. And System of a Down, Hypnotize. Got a soft spot for System of a Down, so had to pick this up. $1.50 for that. I got this because it was cheap. This one, I believe my copy of Encore has some surface scratches that prevent it from playing properly, so I'm glad I got a good copy of it. And I got a few other things. This was interesting. This is at another garage sale. Now, last stuff I'm showing you here. This was a guy, he had like storefront stuff. Like it looked like he opened up a store in his entire, you know, his driveway and his garage and stuff. And everything was really nicely marked and all that stuff. It had, you know, labels on it and everything. And he cut me a little bit of a deal, too. I saved a few dollars. But I found out, at first I thought that he owned a shop and then he had to close up. But I actually found out that this guy, he goes around to shops that are closing and buys out their assets and, you know, he liquidates them. So it was interesting, but I decided to get one of these, you know, cooling gel travel pillows. Actually, not one of them. I lied. Sorry. I got two of them. Why? I got one for me, got one for my girlfriend, so whenever we travel. I'm actually going to be traveling soon at one point, so I'm really going to get to test this out. It was between the memory foam one and the one with the cooling gel on it. I got the cooling gel one just because it'll be nice and cool. Next up, I got some things for Lily. So check this out. Lily, I found out, had some fleas, so I decided to get her a flea comb, but as you can see, she's doing very well. Lily, that's for you. That's for you. Got you that flea comb, yeah, and I also got you something else. These aren't really fun things, I'm sorry. But I also ended up getting her these trimmers right here for her nails. I do not have any nail clippers, so if I have to clip her nails, I can. Yeah, Lily, you like those? I went out and I got those for you. All of this, by the way, so these two things right here, along with the pillows, $25. Some friends actually, they asked me, they're like, well, you weren't really saving all too much, because these were originally marked at $10. These would have been like $7.50. He dropped it down, so I paid $25 in total. And, you know, these were convenient to have there. They were cheap enough. But my friends were saying that these ones I probably didn't save any money on. I looked them up on Amazon. The gel ones like this sell for about $15, $16. So I said, you know what? Saved about $10 at least on here. I'm happy with that. But anyways, that is all the stuff I got this weekend for Thrifty gaming pickups. So I really appreciate you all watching, you all enjoying the series. Let me know what you think of this as well too. Really like to hear your thoughts. And anyways, I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. My dog just... where's she at? Hey Lily. Say bye to everyone.